Hi, Yam. Hello, Yam. Oh, come here. No, that's Dobby. Hello, Yam. Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to another episode. Today we have Yam and Dobby on Yams. Okay, you feeling better? We're switching places. There he is. But today we have a lovely, sort of relaxing, chilled out day in isolation. Little bit of an erg. And some chilling out time after yesterday's very stressful times. So, chilling out with the puppies, chewing some random bits of stuff. Then we're going to hop on the erg. So I'll see you in the yam cave. Oh, you! And we've finished a lovely, let's see here, 90 minutes on the erg, 156.9, 20 strokes a minute, 23,084 minutes. And this is, I've spoken about it before, this is Ben's app. We were at Paris Indoor Worlds together. Oh, need to turn off my heart rate monitor. Let's go, stop, down. 126 average heart rate for that entire row. So that is average, and it's a bit hot in here, or it will be getting hotter as the days are getting sunnier. We're heading into summer, and so now it might be time to find a fan, increase that airflow to increase the comfortability of the ergs. But even though I'm in the heart rate zones, or I will be in the heart rate zones, you don't necessarily want to put yourself in a really hot environment and then just do the erg on purpose. If you can get into a cooler environment, like if I'm moving the erg into the kitchen here instead of in the yam cave just now, it is a lot cooler in there, which can have a couple of different effects. You can end up, so say your heart rate's in the right zone, but you're pulling 4, 5, 6 plus splits slower. It has different physical adaptations to your sort of muscular endurance rather than the same cardiovascular endurance improvements that you get for doing the same heart rate and working the same there. So generally, you want to try and go not the fastest split for the zone, but you don't want to add in extra stress that means that you're going slower. So like I said, getting a bit hotter now and just going to be deploying different strategies to increase or decrease the temperature, which easiest one is getting a fan. But back to sort of erg world. I spoke about it before, and Ben's has been doing some outrageous number of different fixes. He's found a bug yesterday when I did the live stream and fixed it within an hour, which is amazing just to watch. And he added the new sort of summary screen here, like I just showed you a second ago. So now you can either save that and show that to the people that you're rowing with, and like you can see here, there's 3 people rowing. We actually had 5 people logged in and midway through doing different lengths of pieces. And then also you can see down here, you've got Yamsquad, the Yamsquad group that eventually, so we can all row on the same screen together. And it also gives a different benefit of, so if we row together as a Yamsquad, people can see our scores, it's fine. But if, say, a team, a university, a school, a national team, whatever it is, they can put their group on there and row together across the world, but not show anybody. If they want to keep their sort of scores secret, then they can. And it's just different things like that that just make this Erg World app just so different. And like I said, if you didn't know about it, I'll put a link in the description below, ergworld.com. And what basically attaches to the erg via Bluetooth. So unfortunately, if you don't have a PM5 monitor, it's a bit more difficult to get it connected. I think you can get a Bluetooth attachment for the PM4, but once you're attached to I use my laptop or my phone, you get the little screen and you can see who you're rowing with. It shows you the splits, and Bence is working on different things you can do as well, not just what you see on the rowing screen. And you can just row with people worldwide. So Ollie rowed with Ollie today. He is in England, but I've rowed with people in New Zealand. I've rowed with people in America, but I haven't moved. So it's pretty awesome to see. And then what you can do as well is, if you have lucky enough to have 2 devices, or even just have webcam and your laptop or something like that, you can have a Zoom call or whoever it is, and then attach AirWorld as well to the ergs. So not only can you see the person you're rowing with, but you can also see their screen or see how they're doing compared to you. Because if you look here, it gives you a little sort of race screen that would go across here, and then if you're in an actual race, you could the icons will move depending on how fast someone's going and how far someone's ahead. So I didn't really expect to be talking about AirWorld, but today we're just in another day of isolation and looking at the World Erg Challenge on the Concept2 website. The Yamsquad are doing absolutely amazing. And looking at the sort of scores, there's been lots of people here at the top. A new competitor pulling up into first place, Volodymyr Sherbak. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce your name. But 670k over the past almost 4 weeks now. You've got Adrian who's been up the top for this whole time, just at 643k, well, only at 643k. I haven't entered a lot of my Ks for the last few days, so I'm currently at 411, which should have not put in today's or yesterday's or the day before's, so I'll be 50 or 60k short. You've got Sandy L in 20th from Switzerland, 394k. Scott McDowell, 376k from Ireland. Lars Poschert, Germany, 303k. And then we go down the list. There's so many people taking part in the World Erg Challenge, and it's amazing to see. Some of the numbers are amazing. And like we said at the start of the challenge, it's not about the numbers individually as such. It's more about getting on the erg and getting some numbers on the board. So Josh Crone from the USA, 113k. Nicholas Larkin, again from Ireland, 103k. You've got Eli, depending on how you say it. Horgan from the USA, 65k. Danny Huizink from Hong Kong, almost 9k. But we do still have some people in the 0 meter club, which is pretty unfortunate. Paul Marsh from Great Britain. Joshua Rogers, Great Britain. Ryan Notter, Great Britain, all in the 0 meter club. There are much less people in the 0 meter club than we started, so it's great to see people getting on to the erg. And obviously some of these people may not have access to an erg, so completely understand. But if you do have access to an erg and you're healthy, then why not add a few meters onto the World Erg Challenge for the Yamsquad? Because currently, let's look at the actual challenge. We're at 48 million meters, which I didn't anticipate at all. My initial target was 20 million meters, and the next place is at 35 million meters. So I think it ends on Sunday. So we've got 5 days. So let's try and break that 50 million meter mark in the next 5 days, which again will just be, that'll be more than double, way more than double, 2.5 times what I initially thought was possible, and 409 members actively participating in the World Erg Challenge. There is also another challenge currently happening for the Concept2 challenges in the world. First one is called the Sprint Challenge, and basically you can make a team on sort of the teams on here on Concept2 logbook, and that's on here. Again, I'll put the link in the descriptions. Been looking at this. Make a team on sort of Yamsquad and then see how fast we can go. And so for me, I won't be participating in the Sprint Challenge, but if you, the Yamsquad, want to participate, let me know in the comments below. You can basically, what happens is you do the distance that is given, and then you submit that score as a boat, if it were. So if enough people submit there, so I think this week is a 6k, if enough people submit a 6k, we can enter a Yamsquad or multiple Yamsquad boats and see how we can do. And like I said, I won't be doing the 6k or these tests just because I'm on sort of essentially a separate program and doing sort of a flat out 6k or a flat out distance, not quite there, and currently just trying to recover a little bit from the 2k from the half hour, making sure I'm staying healthy. So now it is time to fuel up after any session, let alone if it's a low intensity, high intensity session, because remember, food is fuel. So I'll hop off the erg, obviously give it a little wipe down, because remember, not only is erg is bay, but making sure it's all clean as well in these isolation times. and I'll see you after fueling up. Oh yeah! And we've added some vegetables today to the tuna and rice to fuel up on, to add some delicious nutrients to the meal. And that will be it for today's video, Yamsquad. So getting to 50 million meters, I think, should be a goal for the Yamsquad. For the World Erg Challenge, like I said, 2.5 times my initial thought of what we could do. Can we push 55? 5 days? We have been sometimes doing almost 1 million meters a day. Last little bit pushing on here. I'll be doing, so 4 or 5 days, I'll be doing about 100-ish K, I think, from here on till when it finishes on Sunday. What will you be doing? Let me know in the comments below if you will be doing any more, any less. But like I said, it's about getting meters on the board, not necessarily competing for speed or seeing if you can get 1 million K in one day. But that will be it for today's episode, Yamsquad. Hopefully you've enjoyed just a little bit of a chat. Really recommend trying out Erg World. Like I said, link in the description below. And let's see what we can do with the World Erg Challenge. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and hopefully you're able to stay healthy and stay happy during these isolation times. And I'll see you tomorrow for the weekly update on Saturday, unless I change it to something else. On you!
Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino, I will let you know through vibrations of me. Wouldn't